So welcome to 2023 in the SEC. It'll be Tennessee controlling the opening tip. And right away, Walker running the point for Tennessee. She's a player that needs to provide some scoring today. Horston attacks the rim. Offensive rebound, and the stick back is good. Tess Darby putting that in. Look at Alabama's starting five. This has been a very successful starting five for Christy Curry. They will bring five in at a time. They're tied with a deep bench this year.
And it's going to be a great matchup. I like right there. Davis and Horston are actually guarding each other, and so this is going to be a matchup to watch.
Turnover. Walker quickly up the floor. It's the Tennessee starting lineup. This Tennessee starting line has been 4-1 since they were grouped together. And another stick back as Tess Darby cleaning things up. She has both buckets for the Lady Vols.
Well, I know Coach Curry's got to be squilling a little bit on the inside, because that is one of the things she talked about when we got a chance to talk to her yesterday, is we have to do a great job on the board. We've got to rebound and keep Tennessee off the board.
Nice drive by Barker. Well, Tennessee does have the height advantage in this game, and obviously Alabama with an advantage shooting threes. They're one of the top teams in the country in that department. And a little miscommunication there between Puckett and Horston. That'll turn it over. Kelly Harper, now in her 4th season as head coach here at her alma mater, and doing a fantastic job. Last season guided this program back to the Sweet 16. Alabama can pick up a bucket here. Davis attacks. She's blocked from behind by Strickland. Christy Curry, 10th season as the Alabama head coach, took this program to the quarterfinals of the WNIT last year, but they are looking good to try to make the NCAAs again this year. Oh, nice. Good look inside, and the bucket easily laid in by Rice.
And that's one of the things you'll look for. Alabama does a great job of spacing the floor and trying to find easy baskets, great out-of-bounds plays. Rice setting it up and getting that easy look.
Horston attacking good D by the Tide. And for Tennessee, maybe, do you think they need that third scorer to step up?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important. You know, you look at Tamari Key going out and Jordan Horston finally getting her shot to fall down. With her on the bench, Jordan's kind of the flow. She's that player that gets things going, and then Rickea Jackson comes in off the bench.
3 off the mark by Davis. First three-pointer taken in this game. Nice look up the floor. It goes out of bounds. And the Tide.
The height advantage that Tennessee has. You know, we talked to Kelly Harper last night and just talked. She said we have to get paint touches.
A lot of connections between these two programs. Players from both states well represented. Former Miss Basketball in Alabama. Barber driving. Davis with the runner off the glass. Walker looking inside. They get it in low to Hollingshead, who's coming to the game, and she puts it in. Hollingshead. Both these teams with depth, even with Darby out. Horston looks up the floor, and this should be a layup, and it is for Darby.
The way Horston is able to see the floor, great leading pass up for Darby. She didn't have to take a dribble, going straight in.
Nice look. Beautiful pass from Barber to Rice. Molding groups together that have not played, and some teams like Tennessee and Alabama doing a good job. Everybody's getting comfortable.
Well, Jackson, the height advantage is definitely there. All she did was literally step back and shoot that shot.
New lineup in now for Alabama. Again, they will sub 5 at a time. McQueen, Abrams, Cobbins, Cunningham, and Weathers all in for Alabama right now. Christy Curry says she's still trying to come up with a name when she brings that second 5 in. Here's Loyal McQueen. Knocks down the 3.
Loyal McQueen, a transfer from Georgia Tech. She is a player that we should get to see, and you will hear and remember her name just from the way she plays.
As they work their way through SEC schedule, here's Abrams, and a 1,000-point score for Alabama. Now this year coming off the bench. Up the floor, Walker. And one. So impressive to me, Tamika, about Walker. She's working on her second master's degree at Tennessee.
You know, it's interesting you brought that up, and thinking about the transfer portal, thinking about COVID and having the COVID year, a lot of these players taking advantage of the opportunity to stay in school and be able to get another master's education.
Walker drives, block. She is a former Tennessee Miss Basketball. 2 times she won that award in her classification. Here's a little more about Carly. Again, in 2 different classifications. Miss Tennessee Basketball. She was also the state's Gatorade Player of the Year last year, but is now obviously playing in Alabama. Parker also on the team, a former Miss Alabama Basketball, now at the Tide. So this second 5 for Alabama, Tamika, is holding their own. They're bringing them back.
Yeah, Loyal McQueen with the great step back, and last possession she missed it when she was wide open, but she definitely redeemed herself. The second one, nice pass up to Meg Abrams. Great finish.
So Alabama rallying with the 5 players that came in off the bench. They've cut the Tennessee lead down to 1 as we play the final 90 seconds of the first quarter.
Well, you got to be real about this. Alabama, this second unit, probably these players start on another team. So you're bringing in 1 starting 5, and you're adding another starting 5 on top of that.
Puckett ends a 7-0 run by Alabama with that bucket inside. Tennessee doing a good job scoring in the paint. McQueen, I love that lefty jumper. Looking to see that would have been a 2. Rebound, though, taken by the Tide. That was Cobbins that pulled it down. McQueen on the run. And a blocking foul on Tennessee.
And McQueen, great job of just attacking the basket.
Alabama tries to go inside now. Nothing there. Good D by the Lady Vols. Here's Abrams all the way down the lane. Missed the layup. And the rebound by Puckett. Passat with the touch. Jackson, nice post move. Final seconds of the first quarter. Davis with the spin, the fake. And Alabama will hold it for 1. Alabama has not led in the first quarter. Will it count? No.
But for the most part, just trying to figure out her role.
And she is still in the game. A hybrid lineup now for Alabama. It's not the 5 and then additional 5. Christy Curry has left McQueen out on the floor with the starters. Walker with the turnover, steal, and layup.
Great job slowing down. Walker normally will just keep going full speed to the basket, and that's a hard layup to make. She did a great job slowing down.
McQueen misses her opening shot. For those of you who don't know, you will hear Tamika call her KJ, and it is because to Tamika, layup by Jackson. Keep it up. KJ. McQueen. Oh, McQueen's feeling it today. 9 points now.
Too easy of a basket for McQueen.
Strickland holding it. Going back inside. Nice move by Jackson. Gets the roll.
Early in this quarter, so she's going to probably be seated for a while.
No answer for Jackson right now. Davis. The threes have not been falling yet for Alabama. They've made 2. There's one from Tennessee. Darby!
We'll go back to Tennessee.
Darby actually made the call for the official. Did you see that?
Just in case they needed help. Really able to read the floor, getting those post-ups down low, finding open players spaced wide.
Horston misses the second. Jackson right now on the bench. Barber down the lane. And Tennessee will get it back. Horston going to work. Gets around the freshman. Weathers with the rebound. Abrams, nice move. And knocked down by Barker. She begged Coach Curry to let him practice on Tuesday because she said she knew that her grandfather would
have filled up the stat sheet. 12 rebounds, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Meg Abrams continues to take the ball to the basket.
And the lead is down to 8. They've led by as many as 12 this quarter. Loose ball. Tennessee gets it. And Jackson right away buries the jumper. Just threw the pass over to Barber. Here's the 3, off the mark. Alabama's played just about everybody so far here in this first half. And there's another 3 knocked down by Tess Darby. She has been red hot. That's her 3rd 3. Abrams, 3-pointer is good. Alabama starting to hit some 3s.
Well, driving kick, keeps taking the ball in and out. Jackson returns the favor on the other end. Great job, slide between 2 defenders with the finish.
The old-fashioned double pump there catch. I love that. Abrams, good fake. Got past Darby. And
well, now you have a whole season that you're going to have to play without her. They're still learning how to play man-to-man and keep players in front of them. Alabama doing a great job. Meg Abrams, one of the best at being able to get around players.
We're hoping she makes a full recovery and is back next season. Horston off the glass. Offensive rebound by Jackson. Good movement by the Lady Vols. Nice pass inside to Hollingshead. That was beautiful.
That was awesome. And Hollingshead and Barker were on the same team last year, right? With Georgia.
That's right, Georgia. Rebound Walker. And also Rickea Jackson and Jemiah Mingo on the same team as well. There's another 3. And Darby is feeling it today behind the 3-point line.
Darby 13 point, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line.
I don't know if that showed up on the scouting report.
The 3-point line definitely did.
Not Darby, though. Runner from McQueen. She had the excellent first quarter. And Tennessee finishing strong. And we will be at halftime with Tennessee enjoying a 16-point. Kia may want that jacket after the game. I
think I want that jacket too.
Eye catcher. So we're underway, 3rd quarter. We'll see what Alabama counters with. If you were talking to this Alabama team, Tamika, what would you tell them they need to do better here in the 3rd?
Well, I think right now you look at Jada Rice is back on the floor. She ended up having 2 fouls early, got the rebound and the bucket right there. They've got to figure out a way to get her going, but Hannah Barber has not scored yet. So another player to figure out how do you get her some easy touches, move the ball, continue to penetrate, drive, kicks, but then most importantly out of all of that is defense. They're in the 2-3 zone right now, but trying to figure out a way to make it a little bit harder for Tennessee to get open up.
Oh, what a bucket by Puckett. Nye's another elite 3-point shooter that hasn't been shooting them today. She turns it over. Walker will push it for the Lady Vols. Walker gets the roll.
Get the ball up the floor, take the ball to the basket, and force Alabama to guard you.
Davis misses on the attack, but now with the offensive rebound. She'll go back to work, and this time doesn't miss. You're off the air, Tamika, that if you ever have to have a player like her go out, maybe the early part of the year.
Up to a game, you got Strickland, you got Darby, but beyond all of that, you have a group of players. Their average height, I think, is 6 foot as a team, so defend.
Barber doesn't shoot, gives it up. McQueen drives and will draw the foul. Strickland that committed the foul. She's gone off the floor. McQueen on the free throw line. On Georgia at 6:30 Eastern. That'll be followed by Missouri against Arkansas at 8:30 Eastern. Those games on SEC Network. Hollingshead working inside. Gets a little miss. And battles back
to fight. That's what they want to see down low. They need to find somebody that can get in there and bang against the defense, and it's a great one to see right there.
Hollingshead, 8 points. McQueen gets the roll. Jackson into the game with the ball. Darby thought about a three. Walker attacks the rim, blocked, and throughout a game it makes Alabama really tough to plan for because they can
play just on the left side. We played one defense. In the middle of the floor, we played another defense. On the right side, and her staff, her coaching staff.
Today it's been Tennessee just too good to this point. Walker made those free throws. Weathers her first bucket of the game.
One of the things Tennessee can't afford to do is go to sleep, because Alabama is not a team that will give up. They will keep playing and playing.
There's Darby. She's the three machine today. Tess Darby.
4 for 7 from the three-point line.
4 of her 6 shots have been made threes. 16 points, and this is the largest lead of the day for Tennessee as they're opening 2023, looking strong to this point. McQueen off the glass again.
Definitely a complimentary player with Brittany Davis. The way she plays, now you add a Loyal McQueen. It forces, you got to guard both of them. Meg Abrams having a good game tonight as well.
Horston herself to the bucket and scored. Horston with 7 points today. Davis going to work on Jackson. Good fake and the bucket as a result.
Smart play by Brittany Davis. You got a bigger player, Rickea Jackson, on you. Got to figure out a way to get her out of your way. Stop that block.
Hollingshead. Yeah, got that.
And here's the interesting thing, Sam. When you look at Tess Darby, Stripling, you got a great combination of players. You don't know which one to prepare for, because any one of them can step up and have a great game. And I think that's the beauty of when you think about team basketball.
Abrams now in double figures. She's got 13 points. Keep in mind this Tennessee team was ranked number 5 coming into the season. A lot of expectations, and now really settling into a good rhythm. Jackson with the and one. First foul on McQueen. Rickea Jackson, 84% free throw shooter this year. Alabama bust up from Tuscaloosa yesterday. They watched Alabama's bowl game en route. They really had a struggle today here in Knoxville. Nice take. Gives it off to Hollingshead. Hollingshead quick to the basket. McQueen, speaking of quick, she'll pull up for the jumper and gets the roll.
At 17 points right now, and she's really been such a bright spot for this team.
Starting this time next week. Walker's at the free throw line for Tennessee. She got that.
You know, one of the things players get caught up in is being a starter for a team.
Davis. Good D by Horston, who swats it out of bounds.
Get another look at it right here, and Hollingshead got that.
Horston stayed with her though, all across the lane. Steal by the Lady Vols. Now look at that speed. Shot missed though by Powell. Here come the Tide. Speaking of speed, McQueen. Oh, good move. McQueen continues her fantastic game, 19 points. Hollingshead with a strong post move, finishes on the left.
Over and over and over again. To see it go from practice to games and implementation, you love seeing that.
And Hollingshead averages 4 points a game. She's had 12 points so far today. And Tennessee maintaining a 20-point lead as we wind down the third quarter here in Knoxville. First game of the year in the SEC. Here's Hollingshead to Jackson. Jackson with the bucket.
great backdoor cut.
She's up to 19 points now. Remember, she had the massive game on Thursday against Florida. Abrams, three-pointer is good, and that'll end the third quarter. So a bit of hope there for Alabama and a positive to end the third quarter.
Being one of the players that I speak about, like hesitant to take her shot. Jada Rice, shot clock running down, just step into your shot, you got to take that shot. And I think that's where Tennessee has done a great job of increasing their intensity, but Alabama has kind of succumbed to that, and they haven't been as aggressive.
Do you feel like that Tennessee's length is bothering Alabama at all?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And definitely forcing them to look at different shots.
They had an excellent game against Stanford just before the break in terms of turnovers as well, even though they lost. Good steal by Davis. Davis coast to coast with the layup. And Brittany Davis now up to 10 points. And 5 turnovers. That is definitely worth highlighting. Nice look. Horston found.
Hasn't really been falling as much today, but how she engages her teammate, finds the open man, puts people in position where they don't necessarily have to dribble.
Averages 16 a game, but doing a little bit of everything.
Loyal McQueen with 19 points, 2 players coming in off the bench that have been instrumental in.
Horston tried to throw across the lane. Good D by Alabama as Alabama continues to try to whittle away at the lead. Abrams fakes the 3. Abrams today 2 for 4 here on the SEC Network and streaming on the app. Jackson gets a screen from Horston. Rifle the pass to Walker for the layup. Weathers, good look outside. 3 on the way. Rebound by Cunningham. And now Abrams launches and buries it. Nice post move. Jackson cleans it up. Jackson will be on the free throw line now. 22 point, 10 of 14 shooting. She's made both her free throws. Abrams gets loose. Jackson doing a great job rebounding. Now Tennessee dominating the boards on this possession. Finally, Alabama able to clear it. Cobbins up to McQueen. And McQueen with the layup. Gets stopped in traffic, maintains her dribble. Shot clock down to 7.
And for a player like her, you just got to keep working. Be ready when your number's called to get back in the game. Alabama, a great defensive team. Obviously, Tennessee having their way today, but
under 4 minutes to play here in Knoxville. Barber, her first bucket of the game. Barber has not been an offensive threat as she typically is today for Alabama. A rare off game for her. Hollingshead forces it up and in.
You look at the players on the floor, you look at that individual player, you see those smiles, and that's what this is all about.
The lead is still 17 for Tennessee.
Start to see Hannah Barber coming alive a little bit more.
She's got wind defending her right now. Nice drive. Alabama running out of time to prevent Tennessee from going to 2-0 in the SEC. Barker against Horston, stopped. Here's Nye. Nice step back jumper, knocks it down. Nice look again. Walker had it blocked.
Yet another great possession by Alabama. Good block, trying to find the open player. Gets the shot by Nye. Nye able to get it to go in.
Nye with a couple of buckets here from the free throw line area.
All coming in and packing the paint and making it harder for each other.
Walker has not missed a free throw today. 6 of 6. Obviously not who you'd want on the line if you're Alabama. Rickea Jackson recuperating on the sideline, and Walker continues to bury free throws. So Tennessee up 13 as we play the final 20 seconds. Davis looks over, three on the way off the mark, and Horston with a rebound, Hollingshead. And Tennessee's going to run it out. So Tennessee, the Lady Vols, you've just witnessed history. That is the 500th win in program history in Thompson-Boling Arena, as the legacy that Pat Summitt's